closer, my child. We may be noble in quest and chivalrous in battle, but I am finished. You have fought valiantly. Come closer. There's something I wanted to tell you. I love Raid Shadow Legends, the battle which bestows upon you a glorious fortune in a AAA game right in your pocket to play anytime, anywhere on your mobile device and PC. Use this QR code or download with the links below. With over 600 champions to collect, upgrade and send into battle, with endless artifacts and billions of different teams to try out, Raid Shadow Legends has you covered on the battlefield for years. Unlike you, my son, we all know my allegiance lies with the Sacred Order faction, but I think my other favorite faction is the High Elves. Their lore is sacred in the game. Their homeland, Aravia, has been around for thousands of years, surviving the fall of the Lizard Man Empire, helped humans form civilizations, and defeat the hordes of orcs. But even the elves got twisted with Cyroth, the Lord of Darkness, who convinced some of the elves to turn evil and to attack their kingdom. The civil war nearly ended the elves, but Aravia survived, rebuilt, and now it's stronger than ever. Ready for you. This month, Raid's got a non-stop schedule of special events and activities, including Forge Pass Season 3, with some amazing rewards on offer, including a limited edition artifact set. If that's not enough, Raid's bringing out more new champions, along with some awesome looking champion skins for the incredible Madame Ceres. But wait, there's some big news. Later this month, Raid is giving everybody's favorite champion the upgrade he deserves. You might have seen his struggle for awesomeness in some of Raid's hilarious videos, but finally, Death Knight is becoming a legendary champion. It's something we've all been waiting for, and I can't wait to see how awesome Death Knight turns out. There's never been a better time to get started with Raid Shadow Legends. All new players, use my link below or scan the QR code that's been here and get a free starter pack worth almost $30, a free champion arena, and also this cool in-game loot. You'll get your rewards here for the next 30 days only. So go play Raid. One more thing. Come closer. You were a disappointment. See you on here in 2 seconds. Yes. Now you can enjoy it. Oh my goodness. Hello there. No, I'm not playing games. I'm doing a lot of work, can't you tell that I'm exceptionally busy? It is quite an important thing to run a game store. You know, there's lots of things to do rather than serve people like you, okay? It's not all about you, I'm afraid. Thank you so much for taking a seat there. That's really kind of you, even though I didn't offer. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Oh dear. Well, let me pop that in there. Okay. Get the discs out here. Get them at a double check. Perfect. That's looking good. We pop one in there. Perfect. Another one. That's looking good. Let's get another disc here and pop that in there. That's looking good. And 4 disc collection. Excellent. That will fit nicely in our game store and be in quite a retro game. Now I think that would fetch. How much would I go for? Knights of the Old Republic. Oh, that's worth quite a lot. I'll store that in my personal collection. Okay, and what is it? Oh, I've got one more. Sorry about that. Oh, Battlefront, the one and only traditional, the master of all games. Okay, so Right, yeah. Well, because you sat down, I thought that you wanted to just sit there and watch what I'm doing just for a little while. I don't think I'm going to serve you, do you? Oh, how presumptuous of you. No. It's probably approaching the time that I finish up here, actually, so it will be in my own personal time, which means I'd probably be wanting to play a game or something, so I might not actually have time for you, but if you just wait a little bit, I don't have a watch on there, then I might be able to serve you, but if your time's up and I don't have enough time, then obviously I'm not going to be able to serve you. Okay, that's all looking good, so I'll pop you in here, looking great. Let's get installation disk, let's have a check. Supreme. There's one. Looking great. There's two of the droids. Three. Ah. There we go. That's looking good. Alright. Put those in there. See how much this one's going to fetch. Ooh, that is a nice price. Well, we'll quadruple that one. Okay, in the retro game store, we have the very best items in here, so quadruple that. Excellent. Oh, looking good there. Is it my break time yet? Is it my break time yet? Look, I thought you would have gone by now. What can I do for you? Yes, hello there. There's no point in being polite with me. You're already here now, so we can dispose of those pleasantries that you're trying to warm me up. I see you've got quite a collection of games with you there. Yeah, I see. I clogged on to that already. You want to do a trade-in, don't you? Let me see if I'm able to do any trade-ins today. It's quite a busy schedule. What do you mean on time into, my friend? Well, I had to speak to one of my gaming colleagues, of course, here at the store. Here we can commune, let each other know all the important schedule things. Well, yeah, we do it through playing Battlefront in the chat section, of course. Look, I've been booted from the game for being idle. That's because of you. That is all because of you. I hope you feel satisfied with yourself. So what is it that you would like then? Well, this is a prestigious game store. Okay, we don't just collect games from any individual. You can pop that collection there. Yeah. So you're looking to do a trade-in, right? And what is it you're looking to purchase, might I ask? A PlayStation 5. Of course you are. It just so happens that we do have a PlayStation 5 in stock. Should you be able to afford it though, I think normal retail price is in the $350 mark. But because this is, I don't know if you heard about it, it's one of the very special edition consoles where there's a package that's been put together especially for this particular store because it's so renowned and everybody loves it here. So it's £600, but you do get an extra charging dock and a USB cable. And we only have one left. Yeah, and that deal is only for today. Yeah. So, how much you got on you? Oh, really? Okay. Let me just do some calculations here. Okay. And how many games have you got there? Just pop them there. Right. I'm just gonna stick them here. Okay, that's a little bit better for me. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh dear. 4, PlayStation 4, right? And you think that I want to acquire your dirty PlayStation 4 game cases, do you? Right, so you have got that much on you, and with 15 on average, buyback for those would be, well, you would be close, that's for sure. Well, I can check if you wish the trade-in for all of your games. Of course, have to make sure these games are all going to be suitable. And one other things with these games that, of course, some go out of date, and there's a lot of demand for some games and not for others. So, dependent on what type of gamer you are, is dependent on whether you're going to be able to get your PlayStation 5 or not. And just having a quick look on this, I mean, there are some good games in there, but it's the condition which we want. The condition is very important for your games, and if they've been well kept, unlikely, then of course we'd like to take them in, trade them in, and buy them from you, put it towards the PlayStation 5. You might get a good amount for it, and there could be a sort of flash deal just happen any moment now. We are due one, yeah. And then you might be able to trade in your games, and then we can see what condition they're in and see if you are actually eligible for this very last PlayStation 5, which I think you would probably want, don't you? Yeah, that's it. That's probably why you were sitting there for a long time. Yeah. Okay, it's not nice to be needy. Okay, no, like sort of people when they're needy. Not in this area in particular. We could smell you a mile off. We like patience, decorum, things like that. The qualities of which we like to see in people are patience, well-mannered, don't just sit in chairs and wait to be served type thing. Just, gently introduce yourself or something like that. Bring in the games, or perhaps ask me beforehand, before you bring in the games, that sort of thing. Do you think this is kind of normal game store where you can just bring in your games and expect a price immediately? These things take a little bit of time. Okay. I've got to do a load of work. Right. Okay. So how about we see what you've got here and what condition all of your games are in. No offense, but you look like exactly the type of person who would not look after your games. Now, am I correct in saying that? No, I'm wrong. Well, am I correct in saying that you are a terrible gamer? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so let's get our first game here. Skyrim. Okay, a fantasy game. You can tell a lot about a person by the games they play. So this game is a good game. You can put it on your VR for your PlayStation. And I take it you got VR for your PlayStation. I'm just checking. Okay, and then you can have a very interactive experience in this land. Okay, so let me just check this for you. So it appears we have a Call of Duty sticker here, but that is a promotion, so that of course is very void. Okay, let's check the condition of this. Yeah, all looking good there to me. Okay, yeah. Okay, looking fine there to me. Good. So the most important thing which we look for in games is the condition of the disc. Now, if the disc passes, what a pity. Well, that I'm afraid will affect the price. See, discs are very important to keep them nice and clean. Always handle discs like that, and never from just showing you like that, because you will probably notice on there, yeah, terrible fingerprints everywhere for your big, terrible, disgusting fingers. That's just really tarnish that disc. So unfortunately, that's going to affect the price there a little bit. Hope you understand that, mind you. Yeah, well, I think that we can... How much did you have in mind? Okay, let me just print out the appropriate paperwork here. Just tell me how much you had in mind. Oh, £20. Yeah, don't think that's going to be the sticker on there. There we go. I don't think you're going to fetch £20 for that, but more like £6. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's in the case already now, so you know you wouldn't really want to go through the effort of changing your mind again. No, I don't think you really want to be doing that. So we take out all the important documents, because the main reason why we do that is because we have people like yourself enter the store, and you never know what their intentions are really. So we keep all the important information behind the desk here on the counter, and then it stops people from stealing it should they wish to repurchase this game. Okay, so that's £6 there. There's one. Your other game here. Yeah, quite highly well thought after game, shall we say. And did you see the movie? No, I didn't. It looked terrible. Okay, let's open that up. And okay, so it appears that you weren't given the manual there, but let's check the disc here. Oh. Upon close inspection, it turns out this one was looked after just a little bit better there, so yeah, I think we could probably take that for you, sir. So how much would you like for that one? Oh really? Okay, let's print. Stick. Yeah, we could probably give you £4 for that, because it's Uncharted 4. Okay, does that sound good to you? Yeah, I don't think it's going to fetch your £15, which you asked for. I think that's probably a little bit too excessive for you. Okay. Right, let's pop that in there. So happy to trade that one in? Excellent. We pop this in the trade-in section here. Next one. Ooh. What have you been doing with your games? It's just sort of foodish, sticky residue on here. Have you stored them in an appropriate location? Well, you must always store your games in a dust-free area to look after the cases. They're just as important as the discs. Look at that. That just sums you up. Couldn't even be bothered to put the disc in the case properly. Okay, so this has probably affected the disc. I hope you know that. Once again, fingerprints, scratches. I mean, what have you been doing to your games? Just terrible condition. Really, really, really not great. Okay, let's have a look at the instruction. It's intact. Oh, and what we got here? A receipt. So how much did you pay for this? Okay, a bit faded out there, but it turns out you paid £40 for this particular game. Okay, so we'll just chuck that out there. And yeah, let's see how much that fetches now. Let's print the label off. Okay, take that out. Stick that on. Well, how much would you like for that game? £5 more like, I'd say more so £5. Yeah, for the trade in there. I don't know how you're going to afford this PlayStation 5. It's not looking so great with the list of games that you've brought along with you today at our little humble retro game store. The quality of this case really is abysmal. Okay, let's pop you there. Right, returned. Okay, Assassin's Creed Origins. Now, Assassin's Creed franchise, of course, is highly renowned in the gaming world. There's some excellent games there, and it's all about the quality of the case there. And once again, let down. I mean, have you been putting stickers on here or something? Really not great. And the quality of the casing is just terrible. If I look really closely, yeah, it's not great. It's really not great. And on the back, there's sort of a cloudy sort of residue all over it. It's not good. Okay, and a sticker on here as well, so goodness knows where you bought this from. Is this one second hand? I thought I'd just ask because I would like to think that you bought in brand new games as opposed to second-hand ones, though I should be able to tell straight away. Okay, oh my goodness me. You think that's acceptable, do you? For a disc? Well, I certainly don't. Nor does anyone else. That certainly is not a very well looked after game at all. This completely just sums you up, your character up. I assumed with your out of place attire that you were one of those gamers, weren't you? Yeah. Just can't be bothered with anything else apart from whatever you like doing. Whether it be looking after your things, fingerprints everywhere, stickers on everything. No, not the kind of games we like here at this game store. Okay, let's see how much that would fetch. But then the condition there, print that off. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be around how much? £10? Well, with the sticker on there as well that's ruined, I'd say more like £2 for that one. You wouldn't like to straight the well, it's too late now because you put them on the counter, and once they're on the counter it's very difficult for me to undo all of the things that we've done so far. This counter is my property, okay, and anything beyond it on you is yours, but nothing else in the shop, mind you. Okay, right, so next what do we have here? Oh, I'm gonna have to make sure I sanitize my hands properly. Call of Duty World War II, okay. Yeah, okay, another classic game there. Alright, and yeah, terrible condition on the case there as well. What do you do with your cases there? Do you just stack them up and throw all your food aggressively at them or something? Just not good at all. Okay, let's just print this off. Call of Duty World War II. This condition, I spy my little eye, something to begin with. 3 scratches, not looking good there at all. Okay, that's going to drastically affect the price. It's quite an old game as well. Right, okay, at least these are both intact. Season pass things, print that off. Out. There we go. So I think this one, because of the condition that this disc is in, might be unplayable as well. That is a great risk to take. So this one's going to be, again, £2. Okay, so that's just one of the downsides to you not looking after your games. I strongly recommend that you do look after your games though, as it really does help with the value of them. Yeah, I'm serving that idiot customer now. Hopefully not too long. Yeah, and stick the game on. Yeah, close up shop. I mean, it's late. And sorry, was I typing out loud? I'm so sorry. I tend to do that, you know. Yeah, okay. What do we got? Lego Batman 3. Okay, so this is an interesting game. And turns out, let's get that printed out there. Okay. Turns out that all the Lego games, you have a tremendous amount of fun playing them, but it's all to do with the condition of the game. The exterior of the case at the moment looks pretty good to me. Oh, what an absolute pity and letdown. This has been abused, no doubt thrown into your console. Disc reader, I mean, that's just abysmal. Yeah, I mean, that would have fetched about £20 there, but the condition of that is just shocking. Okay, bonus codes and instruction manual there, take those out there. Yeah, so those are in pretty good order to me. Okay, let's slot you in there. Right, just look that up. Let's see what price that is at the moment. And how much do you think that was going to fetch? Interesting. No, £8 for that one, and the condition of the disc really let you down there. Yeah, yeah, it's not really tallying up very well for your PlayStation 5, unfortunately. I mean, hopefully that will change there for you. You're quite comfortable there, aren't you? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. This particular game is sealed, so how do you expect me to check the disc in there? Okay, so I will retain its sealing there. Okay, but the wobbly disc there, why would you even bring that in? Okay, so made in 20 NFL. Yeah, no, this is a good game. Of course, it's a little bit behind in the dates. For some reason you didn't play it. I don't know why. Not bad. Okay. So it turns out there's quite a reasonable price for that. Okay, so this, because it hasn't been used, then I know that the disc is actually looked after. However, once again, your hobby, your talent for ruining the cases seems to be quite apparent here as well. Let's notice upon close inspection there seems to be a bit of a scuff there. Yes, that's not good at all, so that's going to let the price down there. So we call that £5. I don't look too shocked, really. What did you expect? Right, next game. Ah, yes. Well, this is a good trade in here. This is a traditional first for the sort of new generation, but it's not new anymore. So Battlefront, okay, let's see what we've got in here. See how abysmally kept this disc is? Yep, so what spots on there, scuffs, scratches, fingerprints, all of the things that you would expect from someone such as yourself. I mean, really, what do you do with these games? Do you just throw them at the wall? The disc, when you just chuck it and get disposed of it? I don't know why they're in such a bad condition there. I mean, that's more of a retro classic game now. It's highly renowned, somewhat more enjoyable than Battlefront 2 in certain areas. Okay, let's print that off. Okay, let's slot you in there. Luckily, I have a disc restoration service available, so that would be okay for me. Okay, all the appropriate things, information on there that I could pop behind the store. Okay, yeah, so the quality of your disc here just lets you down again. That would have been worth about 30, 40 pounds there, because it's not very easy to get hold of now. So yeah, that particular game would be £5. Okay. Yeah, I'm afraid that's the quality there, and your disc throwing really has let you down at that point. Okay, what have we got here? Right, okay, Battlefront 2, a solid, great game. Let's open it up. Oh, we appear to have an extra disc in here. A bonus disc, Clone Wars Disc 1 Season 5. Excellent, so I'm sure that came with the game there. We'll just place that there. And yeah, well, it's part of my table now, so that you can't have that one back. Okay, disc to condition here. Superb. That's more like it. Okay, so a perfect disc there, so that's looking good. So we'll probably retain you and then pop this up in our special section. All the appropriate information there. Looking good. Okay, in you go. Close you up. See current value of this game. That's pretty good. Retains its value very well, and the online community on this is still just as good as ever. However, there does appear to be quite a large volume of these still in production, so unfortunately the price is going to let you down a little bit there. We're going to pop this in the same, yeah, that's fine. So that's going to be, yeah, £10. £10 of this particular game. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you've got quite a nice collection there. What have we got? Nearly about £50 there, something along those lines. Next up, Gran Turismo, very nice. And once again with the stickers, I don't know how you get these stickers. It's VR compatible, so you can enjoy that too. no appropriate information there. So a little bit of fingerprints on there, but reasonably decent disc condition there. So that, I think, is looking okay for me. I mean, how much of a gamer would you profess yourself to be? Well, do you play games often? I mean, from this collection of games which I see before me, it tells me that you do actually play games, like you are a gamer, right? So you enjoy sort of nerdy things, and you like, I don't know, sort of movies, I imagine, things like that as well, right? So you do dedicate quite a lot of your time with gaming. Yeah, it's just you don't look like a gamer. No, you look more like a sort of, I don't even know what really. It's just your clothes suggest sort of drunkard, but then sort of your haircut looks quite smart. But then you might have just got it cut down on the road there. Yeah, so tricks can be deceiving because he's very good over there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you look like, whether you're actually into gaming or not. You're quite a hard one to read. Well, I'll have to work on that one. Okay, next up, what have we got here? Spider-Man. Yep, this is a great PlayStation game, of course, inspired by the PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 2 Spider-Man game, shall I say, which of course was notoriously brilliant. Let's check. Appropriate information inside. And this condition, perfect. Okay, so that's what we want. Okay, disc needs to be looked after and not just thrown away out of your PlayStation. Okay, does that make sense to you? Okay, so now we popped you in there. I think that's going to go in our sought after game section. Okay, price value is pretty good. Yeah, so it's probably going to be £12 for that one because of the good condition that it's in. See, I told you we're very fair here at the game store. We like to give all of our customers bargain. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. All of our customers bargains. Okay. Right, next up. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy includes 3 games. Okay, so this is if you want a little bit of light, casual fun. So usually you could tell a lot by a gamer by the games which they play. So what I see so far is a complete mixed match of just different genres and superhero things and fantasy and then Lego and childish games and then this as well. It's just, it makes no sense. So one little fingerprint here, I mean, yeah, it can be wiped off, obviously, okay, but the fact that it's on there, it just affects the price, I'm afraid. Okay, let's see what price that fetches at. Yeah. Okay. Well, considering it's on my section now, so it's already in my hands. I'm not able to change that. I'm sorry. It's just policy is out of my control. But that's £5. Okay. Right. Next up. Here's more like it. So we have a protective sleeve for the game. So this means this particular game is probably well looked after. That is a lot more like it. Okay. So yeah, sort of in a brand new condition there, looking good. Contains both the games. Let's open that up. Excellent. Excellent. Yep. And it still retains that new booklet smell. That's more like a pristine, brand new condition, protected by our sleeve stickers on there. Okay, let's open you up. Immaculate. Well, there we go. That's what every one of your games should have looked like. This disc here. Okay, you've got to take great care of your discs and look after them, which means they'll be worth a considerable amount, which can then be put towards your PlayStation 5. Okay, so go to the top here. It's going to be worth, so on the top end here, yeah. So that'd be £20 for this game. okay, is relatively new, so and the case is only, as in it's come out relatively recently. Okay, so there we go. That's looking good. 1 second. This person is taking forever. Would they just go away and stop looking at me already? I've done it again, haven't I? I do apologise, it just tends to happen. So we do have one more game left. Turns out your tally for this is not looking so great for your PlayStation 5, but you never know, might be able to improve that for you. So we have another game here, and this particular game I notice has a seal on it, so it hasn't actually been played yet, has it? Which is good for the disc, but bad because once again I've noticed blemishes on there, scuffs on the case where it's been stacked and once again thrown around, as you do with your games, which all of your games suggest to me that they just like to be thrown around all over the place. So, you know, a very different type of gamer. So I'm going by the quality of the case. Okay, bit dusty there. Okay, colour remains. There's no colour fade on there, but then scuffs and yeah. What is your obsession with putting stickers and everything? Really, you need to stop doing that with your games. This is a great game, The Witcher, so I'm sure it has good value there. Yeah. How much do you think that one's worth? 20. Okay, we'll call that £10. Okay, happy with that. Right then. And any more? No. Okay, we can turn you down there. Right, so it appears that we have quite a little collection of games here, and you have opted to trade in all of these games, so we can tally that up for you. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't reached the £100 mark, so I'm afraid that PlayStation 5 is just a little bit out of reach for you. So there will have to be you know, other payment methods should you be interested. I mean, once again, it's a special offer for this PlayStation 5, and once it's out of stock, I don't know. I can't tell you when the next ones are coming in, I'm afraid. I mean, you can keep trying for the next year or so, but I'm afraid that yeah, this could be the last one we have in for a very long time. So if you don't want it, then I'll just go and take the so you are interested. I mean, make up your mind, because I mean, I've got to close the shop down now, and it might be gone tomorrow. Sure. Oh no, if you have interest in it, of course. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's something we can sort out for you. So thank you for bringing in all of these games. It's going to make me a lot of money. I mean, it's going to be really good for you to obviously clear out that probably disgraceful collection of games which you have. I'm assuming these aren't all your games. No, I probably imagine your stack is at least that tall. If you were to collect them all up, tidy them, place them nicely, you know, I strongly recommend that you look after your games and put them in appropriate places for looking after. So in a cupboard or something, on a designated shelf, you can put it on like that. See, and it's all listed like that. You could fetch the disc which you want, insert it in, or for someone like you who's clearly just the laziest of gamers and doesn't care about gaming that much, then why don't you go for the digital game versions, opt in for those. I mean, I'd highly recommend that for your PlayStation 5. Get the discless version. I mean, the one we've got is a disc version, so you will pay an extra premium for that, but you have the option to go discless with your games and download your games. Go for that option, and then your games remain intact, okay? But then, of course, you don't have the luxury of trade-ins, so it's there's pros and cons to it. But you have accepted the PlayStation 5 offer, and it's already coming from the warehouse now. One of our store members here is currently searching for it for you and packaging it all up. Yeah, so game care, it's very important, Okay, if you want to have peace of mind and relax, I don't know, fall asleep happy, then you've got to make sure that all of your games are looked after individually and everything is well cared for, and your games will in return look after you and give you many hours of enjoyment and things like that. Okay, so that's just a little bit of gaming advice to you. Is there anything else I can do for you? What do you mean give you the money? No, it's a trade-in, so you give me the money. Okay, anything else? Okay, we'll get that PlayStation 5 arranged for you. Well, no, it's not coming today. No, we're a first-class retro game store. Okay, so we will get it delivered to your house. What kind of store do you think this is? You think we just let you carry it around in the bag in the street? Gosh, no. We deliver it personally, okay? So thank you for bringing in your games. Really do appreciate it. Okay, so you can be gone now, and we will sort out payment on your way out. No, I don't deal with that. I just deal with customer care. You just pay on the tills down there. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Yeah, take care of yourself. Cheerio.